Edward's exploit, read by me. Edward scolded the twins severely, but told Gordon it served him right. Gordon was furious. A few days later, some enthusiasts came. On their last afternoon, they went to the China Clay Works. Edward found it hard to stop the heavy train. "Did you see him straining?" asked Henry. "Positively painful," remarked James. "Just pathetic," grunted Gordon. "He should give up and be preserved before it is too late." "Shut up!" burst out Duck. "You're all jealous of Edward." "Edward's better than any of you." "You're right, Duck," said Boko. "Edward's old, but he'll surprise us all one day." Bill and Bed were delighted with their visitors. They loved being photographed and took the party to the workings in a special brake van special. On the way home, however, the weather changed for the worse. Wind and rain buffeted Edward. His sanding gear failed, and his wheels slipped, and his fireman rode in front, dropping his sand on the rails by hand. "Come on, come on, come on," panted Edward breathlessly. "This is so dreadful." But there was worse to come. Before his driver could check them, his wheels slipped fiercely again and again, with a shrieking crack. Something broke and battered his frame, splashed up and out of shape. The passengers gathered round while the crew inspected the damage. Repairs took some time. "Edward," his driver said, "at last we've taken off your side rods. Now you're a single, like an old-fashioned engine. Can you get these people home? They must be stopped back tonight." "I'll try, sir," promised Edward. They backed down to where the line was more clearly level. Edward puffed and pulled his hardest, but with his wheels kept slipping, and he just could not stop the heavy train. The passengers were getting anxious. Driver, fireman, and guard went along the train, making adjustments between the coaches. "We've loosened the couplings, Edward," they said. "Now you can pick up the coaches one by one, just like you do with trucks." "That'll make it much easier," said Edward gratefully. So, with the fireman standing carefully in front, the driver gently opened the regulator. "Come on," puffed Edward. He moved cautiously forward, ready to take the strain of his tender. The coupling tightened against the weight of the first coach. The first coach moved, helping the second start the second. The second helped the third, and so on and so forth down the train. I've done it, puffed Edward, his wheels spinning with excitement. "Steady, boy," warned his driver, skillfully chuckling the wheel slip. "Well done, boy, you've got them." He listened happily to Edward's steady beat as he forced slowly but surely up the line. The passengers were thrilled. Most had their heads out the window. They waved and shouted, cheering Edward on. The Fat Controller was paced the platform. Henry, with the special train, waited anxiously too. They heard a peep-peep, and then, battered, weary, but unbeaten, Edward steamed in. The Fat Controller stepped angrily forward. He pointed at the clock, but the excited passengers swept him aside. They cheered Edward, his fireman, and to an echo, before rushing off to get Henry's train. Henry steamed away to another storm of cheers, but not before everyone knew Edward's story. Edward went thankfully to the shed, while Duck Boko saw to it that he was left in peace. Gordon and James remained respectively silent. The Fat Controller asked Boko to look after Edward's line while it was being mended. Boko was pleased. He worked well, and now they run it together. Bill and Bez still tease them, but Boko doesn't mind. He lives at Edward's station, but is welcome anywhere, for he is now one of the family. Donald Douglas were the last to accept him, but he often helps with their goods trains, and on other days they heard the remark, "For a diesel, you Bokos, nay, such a bad sort of engine." That, from the Caledonian twins, is high praise indeed.